Let me find out. Welcome my people. Welcome back to the channel. I am Nishan. How y'all doing today? For real. You doing good? You don't have the best luck, do you? I'm sorry. It will get better. Trust me. Alright, look, you see I got Apex in the back. I was chilling. And I kept forgetting, like, I really wanted to do a reaction to this specific death battle. I wanted to do a reaction to a couple death battles that I just end up watching it. It's hard for me not to just end up watching stuff I want to watch. But I stopped myself from watching it. I was chilling. I said, you know what? I need to chill anyway because these randoms I'm playing with are starting to really aggravate me. So what we going to do, you see the title, Death Battle. Yoda versus Mickey Mouse. I don't care what iteration of Mickey Mouse y'all put. I see the tagline, Star Wars versus Kingdom Hearts. Number one, I enjoyed the last Star Wars movie more than I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3. For those who know how I really feel about Star Wars, that should really tell you something. And I love Kingdom Hearts too. I didn't mean that as a pun. I meant like Kingdom Hearts as a franchise. But if we talking about I'll talk about Kingdom Hearts later. I don't care if it's King Mickey, Mickey Mouse, the black and white one that could seem to be invincible. I don't care what iteration of Mickey Mouse you put in here, Disney. There is no way Mickey Mouse should be beating Yoda. There is no way Mickey Mouse should be beating Yoda. I don't care what stats you have in here. Like, even off the top of my head, because I play all the Kingdom Hearts. I have not played all the Kingdom Hearts games, but I'm up on the lore. I'm talking about like the main games. I played a couple of the side ones too, but like I'm up on all the lore of Kingdom Hearts, and like I don't see King Mickey. I'm not even gonna talk no more. All I'm gonna say is Disney. This was y'all plan all along. You wanted to buy Star Wars so that somewhere down the line, Death Battles would think to themselves, hey, we have two short characters both in the same Disney universe. We could do Mickey Mouse versus Yoda. It'll get people talking. You got me talking. But do something. Do something stupid with this battle. Do something stupid with this battle. Oh, that's a nice new intro you got there. It'll be a shame if...
Yoda, the legendary Jedi Master of Star Wars fame.
And King Mickey, His Highness of Disney Castle from Kingdom Hearts.
These two have proven time and time again that size matters not.
But let's see which of these tiny titans can swing their way to victory in a one-on-one duel. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
Who
a death
thought of this battle? That's what I want to know.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a Jedi there was. Master he is. Yoda his name.
You're not going to keep doing that, are you?
Tell me what to do. You cannot.
Okay, the
classic.
mysterious Grand Master Yoda devoted his life to the ways of the Force and to leading the Jedi Order, a group of noble peacekeepers. They took it
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna learn some more stuff about Yoda too that I didn't know.
In the galaxy.
Don't be fooled by all that talk of peace, though. They're like superhuman samurai. Jedi consistently take on hordes of baddies by themselves, and they've been doing it for centuries, way before the start of the
I
Galactic
missed that
Republic.
game so much. My computer can't handle it. Star Wars Old Republic, the online game, bro. A lot of fun. All the Old Republic games fun. Old Republic 2?
The Jedi Council began weighing in on various matters to both protect democracy and avoid violent conflicts.
Except they kinda screwed the porg on that front. The Clone Wars wasn't just a fantastic series by George Lucas and Dave Filoni, it was also an awesome miniseries by
I ain't got to
Katie
watch
Tartakovsky.
the animated series yet.
It was a horrific
But then they
war
made new
that
ones, so I'm
the
glad
Jedi
so I can
raised the
watch all at
Republic and
once.
saw the rise of the Empire.
Sure, that too. Spoilers, man.
As the Jedi Grand Master, Yoda led the Grand Army of the Republic, a military force that was entirely comprised of clones, aka disposable people.
Man, that gets really messed up if you think about it
The
too
last
long.
line.
So I won't.
Despite his small, frail appearance, Yoda could absolutely hold his own in combat. In fact, he's considered one of the most powerful Jedi of his era.
He's trained all the greats like Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and even Liam Neeson. Where do you think you got that particular set of skills from?
All of Yoda's 900 years of experience certainly came in handy, like when he battled Count Dooku and Darth Sidious, two of the most powerful Sith Lords ever known.
Both Jedi and Sith usually come with the standard issue lightsaber, a badass weapon for a more badass age. They're pretty versatile too, with 7 different forms of combat styles. And don't think Yoda's gonna miss out on all that laser sword swinging. He's mastered all 7 styles, even though he's only 2 feet high. Hell, most
My favorite is
lightsabers are taller
Papad.
than he
That's
is.
why one of my
Which
songs
is
is named
why he
Papad on the
specializes
album.
in the 4th form, Ataru. This style focuses on utilizing the Force to increase a Jedi's capabilities.
Papad is a combination of 2 different forms, and like use the dark side, like energy in you to. It's like Mace Windu pretty much.
This does still mean Yoda has a sort of handicap in physical combat, as his stature requires him to use the Force far more than most opponents just to keep up. While the Force is beyond
And
the
you about to
body
give
and
Yoda an
seemingly
opponent
infinite,
at his
too
height?
much effort all at once can put a strain on a person and even kill them. However, Yoda is truly a master of the Force, potentially more so than any other Jedi. He has moved starships with his mind and lifted hundreds of droids at once.
He can also use mind tricks, illusions, and a technique called Tuna Minus. That's when Jedi block or catch and redirect energy, like lightning, blaster bolts, or even other lightsabers.
It's safe to say that Yoda greatly prefers using the Force in combat over his Jedi weapon.
Whiz, if I ever get one of those laser swords and toss it away, you totally have permission to kill me.
Interesting. Dummy, just let me see your hand.
My hand? Ow!
Okay, now place your finger there.
No? Jeez, Marshall would never make me do something like this.
Marshall? Who's Marshall?
Huh? Oh, the DBX Ringmaster guy. That's his real name. We were roommates in college. He's helping me track down my dad, because he's my best bud.
Oh, best bud, huh?
What the hell was that?
Finally, I won't be the only one.
Wait, what just happened?
Anyway, the Force is capable of
Got some
much
lore
more
building
than a
in here, huh?
lightsaber. Kip Duron, a Jedi whose potential has been compared to Yoda, utilized it to move a gravity well-generated void, basically a black hole created by a ship, to strike the right balance of pressure in order to move a singularity. Theoretically, you would need to exert an energy output equivalent to almost 14 petatons of TNT.
Jedi are also super fast. They've blocked
I know
blaster
that's a
bolts,
lot.
of course, but they can also keep up with droid tri-fighters.
They love doing that. They
and
love
guards,
adding
which both
zeros.
are clearly stated to have near light speed reflexes. Holy
It's always a
crap,
new.
those
It's always the new name every
Furthermore,
time.
Jedi can use the Force to glimpse into the distant future through meditation. They can even allow the Force to guide their movements and predict danger in advance. Needless to
This
say,
movie wasn't
all
as
of
bad
these
as I thought it
incredible
was.
feats would be impossible without the Force.
But with powers like that and a dash of political meddling, it was only a matter of time before these peacekeepers became soldiers, even generals.
In a surprising move, Yoda actually chose to engage the rising separatist threat with an army of his own, personally kicking off the Clone Wars himself.
Too bad it was, as the fishman says, a trap.
The war took a sour turn, and the demise of the Jedi became all but assured. By the time they put the pieces together, it was too late. The Order fell into darkness.
More like brutally murdered into darkness. And you know, it's kind of their fault in a way. They were so committed to talking about peace, but at the same time, they're like really, really good at killing people.
Why do peacekeepers need to be so specifically trained in murder? So uncivilized.
Whiz, get over yourself. If
Hey.
you had a lightsaber,
Hey, good point.
you want to use it as much as you could.
Good point.
Though the Jedi Order under Yoda did seem somewhat hypocritical, he would come to realize his follies. Like the Council's sanctimonious excuses for betraying students like Ahsoka when they were needed most.
They ripped out our sweet Padawan red tail, you assholes! But, yeah, he finally figured out war's not make one great. Especially if you're a tiny green muppet.
Haunted by his mistakes and perturbed by the violence he helped bring upon the galaxy, Yoda went into self-imposed exile. He even gave up his lightsaber. And finally, he would train one last apprentice, Luke Skywalker.
Yoda taught Luke everything he could before finally becoming one with the Force, gaining immortality as a spooky blue spirit, just like Obi-Wan and Liam Neeson.
And Luke, he went on to reverse many of the mistakes of Jedi's past, ending the Empire, redeeming his father, bringing balance to the Force, and inspiring a new, different generation. In the end, Yoda's greatest lesson of all was that oftentimes failure
I was about to say
is
something
our
before I saw
greatest
that.
teacher.
Okay, it don't like I'm about to learn nothing new about Yoda.
That's why you fail.
I don't care what they have to show me about King Mickey.
Mickey
I don't.
Mouse,
It could have been him.
OC.
I don't care.
You know him as
You
a
can't
cute
tell me
corporate
nothing.
mascot that hangs out
You
with
know
other
what?
cute animals and lives a pretty
I'm
normal
looking-
domestic life. But
They
did
want me
you
to do
know
this.
he's
I'm
also
just gonna
an
watch.
insanely powerful warrior mage that fights darkness to to save the Disney universe alongside a young boy and his good old duck and dog buddies. Not that dog, the other one.
Ah, yes, welcome to the world of Kingdom Hearts. A collection of worlds where Kingdom Hearts is the heart of the worlds and the source of ultimate wisdom and power across all kingdoms and worlds.
You know, my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts is how straightforward it is.
My favorite part is how it's ruled by that 92-year-old mouse wizard.
Yep. Here he isn't just Mickey, he's King Mickey, the ruler of Disney Castle and the leader of the Guardians of Light, a group of Keyblade wielders who combat
He's an
darkness.
inch taller than Yoda.
King
That's
Mickey and
actually
the other
funny.
Guardians, like Sora, remember him, protect the worlds using magic and powerful weapons known as Keyblades.
Those things are the real deal. They can perform a whole bunch of spells, deflect lasers, and even unlock almost anything. Get it? Is there keys? Mickey swung a lot of keys around, but his current and best is his star cluster.
The king underwent rigorous training as an apprentice to the great sorcerer Yen Sid. After some incidents involving a few too many brooms, he eventually became a sorcerer and Keyblade master himself.
Keyblades are basically like wands that can channel the user's magic for spells like Pearl, Mind Shield, and Faith Volley, which are all based on light energy magic.
He can also heal himself and others with Curaga and Healing Light, and that's honestly still just the tip of the iceberg.
With the Stopsa spell, he can freeze time for the length of an entire battle. Damn!
Then there's Mickey's most powerful and most legendary spell, Ultima, which is basically a massive, devastating release of all of Mickey's light magic at once.
The only downside is these spells do require a lot of magic energy to use, which is also limited to Mickey's own energy. Also, he does need the Keyblade to channel it. There's not much the mouse can do without his Keyblade, except for be a cute and cuddly mascot.
Well, even if he does lose it, Mickey can immediately summon the Keyblade back to his hand.
Whoa, let me try.
Boomstick, if you really want another beer, just go get one.
I knew that was going to happen.
No, it was just me.
Well, Keyblades
Well, I
can also
still
be
do.
used to lock worlds and doors in order to keep out Heartless.
What are we
which
doing
are
this
corrupted
battle
beings
for?
split from the darkness of a person's heart with a desire to consume.
Wait a second, Wiz. Pluto is a dog, but so is Goofy. But Goofy gets to walk around and fight with Sora and Donald, and Pluto just eats and sleeps like a normal dog. This must mean that Pluto is Goofy's Heartless.
Do you have a concussion?
Oh, always. On top of all of his advanced magic, Mickey's mega tough. When
Ah.
Heartless stack up, they can form
Oh,
a huge
no.
mass and take the shape of a giant twister called a demon tower.
Hey, you know,
And
there's
Mickey's
probably
tanked a couple
there's
beatings
probably a
from
theory
him.
about that
He's also
somewhere.
survived this huge explosion from when the Keyblade was destroyed.
Yeah, it means the X-Blade. It's just pronounced like Keyblade, even though it's just one Keyblade. The series is so confusing.
Most Keyblades are capable of equally incredible feats. Sora could slice through several buildings with his Keyblade, and Mickey's rescued him on more than one occasion. Which makes sense, he's the leader after all, and can match any of them in power.
But Sora's no joke. He went up against Hercules, a demigod that launched a 1,600-ton rock titan into space. But that's nothing compared to his dad, Zeus. That guy can move stars, and not even he can compete with the foes
This
that
is what
Mickey's
Death Battles
tangling
do.
with.
The Guardians of Light and their Keyblades are
You-
immensely strong,
Ooh,
but they also have
I hate
great
y'all.
speed to match. Roxas's heart was able
I
to move
hate
far
y'all
above
so
the speed
much,
of light
yo.
in order to travel
I
across
hate y'all so
galaxies,
much.
from the Radiant Garden back to the Keyblade Graveyard in a matter of seconds.
What?
And like any great ruler, Mickey's also remained a constant pillar of hope.
Y'all
for
gotta
all,
hype him up
even
to give
during
him
some of
something.
the darkest times.
I'm
And
sick of
with the
y'all,
help
bro.
of his friends, the king was able to bring the darkness to an end and stop Xehanort, a Keyblade master hell-bent on getting the power of
Y'all make
Kingdom
this story
Hearts.
sound
While
so
Sora
much
battles
more.
Xehanort, Mickey and the rest of the Guardians finally close Kingdom Hearts for good, preventing the power from falling into the wrong hands.
That mouse had it all figured out. The real key to saving the world is your friends. If each one of them also has a super
What's he gonna do,
powerful
lock
magic
away
sword,
Yoda?
That's also a
Is that,
key.
is that
Despite
like,
his long journey, King Mickey never wavered and led the way with his optimism, perseverance, and most important of all, the light inside.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good. Don't worry. There will always be a door to the light.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want some extra force in the sack, try out Pluto. Chew.
That lightsaber
This
should
episode of Death
slice
Battle is
through that
sponsored by
keyblade.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost.
Blue Chew is an online prescription service. That means you can say goodbye to trips to the doctor's office, awkward conversations, and long pharmacy lines because Blue Chew ships right to your door in a discreet package.
It's
Get to
an
the
easy
battle.
pro-
Alright. I'm gonna put it down. Put it down. Oh, they want CG with this?
Difficult to find, you are. A king, you must
Okay. I like the setup.
Me? You must be a master.
I like the setting that they doing on one of them things too. That's dope. Oh, this look clean. I will give them that. The voice actor for Mickey's good.
a wealth of power I sense in you.
If you say so.
My first duel, this is not.
Huh, you could have fooled me.
Come on, Yoda. You telling me Yoda?
Proof you are. That size matters not.
Right back at you, pal.
You really bop homie, dog? He's bopping.
The path to victory. This is not the Force. I must trust.
Oh gosh.
You brought the ship down too? Jeez.
You sure are strong. But it's
He
time
hasn't
to
used his
finish
ultimate,
this.
yeah, that thing.
Surrender, you shook. The power of the Force. You have not.
I can try.
Here comes that ultimate stuff.
Do or do not. There is no try.
They got the Kingdom Hearts song in the back.
What a shame.
Worry, do not. One with the Force, I am.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
That little green rascal, a troll to the bitter end. I love it.
The Grand Master Yoda was one of the most powerful Jedi of all time, but the Force was ultimately no match for